Everyone says Kyoto is a must-see in Japan. Temples, geishas, bamboo forests, you have heard it all before. But what if we told you Kyoto wasn't exactly what we expected? In this episode, we uncover the beautiful, the delicious, and the slightly overwhelming reality of Japan's old capital. By the end, we will explain why, despite everything Kyoto has to offer, 2 days felt just right for us. Let's go!
We made it to Kyoto. It was not easy. Trains were delayed, which is awkward. This is Japan, it's not supposed to happen. We already checked in and we are going to a place where I'm very excited. To the
Nishiki
Market, which is right here.
After 2 days of plant-based Buddhist cuisine, we were craving seafood and headed straight to the Nishiki Market. The 400 years old market is often called Kyoto's kitchen, selling everything in over 100 food stalls. The street food here was amazing.
This is the fake crab. Very good. Eat the bottom. Done. This?
Since Kika is from Portugal, she's a seafood snob, and even she was satisfied. Just look at these giant oysters.
It's huge.
It's one of the biggest you ever had? They were practically the size of my face.
They are very nice, no?
Fills your full mouth.
But they're not as tasty as the Portuguese ones. Agree?
We also tried baby octopus.
Almost fell. Babe, give it a try.
I almost ate the food, sorry.
It was delicious. It's a must try. Next, we hopped in a very crowded bus heading toward Gion, Kyoto's most famous historic district. Gion is what you imagine when you think of traditional Kyoto. This is the place where memoirs of the geisha basically comes to life. We started right at the edge of Gion at the Nishiki Shrine, one of Kyoto's most beloved spiritual sites. It's also an excellent place to cool off with the first shaved ice of the trip.
It's nice with the condensed milk. Okay, moving on.
Just a short walk away is Hokkanji Temple that was built originally in the 6th century. It is known for its iconic 5-story pagoda, and it's one of Kyoto's most photographed landmarks for a good reason. The old streets are cute. Be warned, the crowd is huge.
So many tourists.
And did we see geishas? Well, not exactly. More like hundreds of tourists dressed as geishas in rented kimonos. By sunset, we reached Kiyomizu-dera, an UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the best viewpoints in Kyoto. Its massive wooden terrace overlooks the entire city. There is something magical about watching the sunset from here. You can't help but wonder who stood here centuries ago, seeing the exact same pink sky. As night fell, we ditched the map and just wandered.
This is the street with the lanterns, which has a lot of little restaurants hidden and marked with these lanterns, and we checked most of them.
Kyoto tip: always book your dinner spot in advance. We learned it the hard way. Every time we asked for a table, the staff just smiled. We basically got a full walking tour of Kyoto's restaurant scene before finally finding a place that... Strong wasabi?
No, wrong hole. That's him. It's probably he. Hi, Valins? Valins.
We started day too early to beat the heat and the crowds at one of Kyoto's most iconic spots, Fushimi Inari Taisha. And despite we arrived before 8 AM, it was already busy.
Ready?
From the first gate, it's a 4-kilometer hike to Mount Inari, passing through thousands of vibrant torii gates. Respect to whoever maintains these. Each gate is hand-painted, just like the ones we saw in Koyasan. Okay, so what's this place about? Fushimi Inari is dedicated to Inari, the god of rice and prosperity, and dates back over 1300 years. And it's a real hike. Not everyone got the memo though. We saw people doing this in rented kimonos and wooden sandals. As we climbed higher, the crowd slowly thinned, and some stretches were surprisingly quiet, even peaceful.
The top.
Made it to the top. By the time we reached to the top, the heat was full on. We were drenched, exhausted, but honestly, it was worth every step. If you are visiting in summer, trust us, come as early as possible.
It's not all sweat, it's water, okay?
After a quick refresh at the hotel, we crossed the city to visit Tenryu-ji and the nearby bamboo forest. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, originally built in the 14th century. The garden design was absolutely breathtaking, one of the best examples of traditional Japanese landscape we have seen. And then the famous bamboo forest. We are not sure if we saw more bamboo or more people. It's a short walk, very photogenic, but after a few minutes we were ready to escape the crowds. At this point, we were templed out. We were hot, tired, and ready for the next Kyoto experience. Food and drinks. Let's go! The Kamo riverbank is pretty cool. Perfect place to have a beer by the river or in one of the local bars. Cool vibes. After drinks, we had dinner plans in an awesome beef place. I think it's romantic. I also think that when you're drunk, it's very difficult to navigate in these small streets.
I'm not drunk.
Later.
Yes.
愛してる。
愛してます。
あ、
愛してます。愛してます。How is it?
Let's see who is here. Here we learned Kobe is not on the top of the beef chain. So today we are eating the 3 big beefs. Can you explain what we have here?
Matsusaka beef. Kobe beef. And Omi beef. Arigato.
Voila.
First, the fat. Looks like we're in Hungary.
Yes, it smells so good.
He's having sex food. Food sex, sorry. What did you just say, Valens? We are on?
Punctuation. Everybody talks about Kobe, but that was the least amazing. It was amazing, no?
I agree.
Then we went back to the bars by the river. It was fun. Okay, Kyoto is a must in your first Japan trip. It's beautiful, but we had enough of the crowds and the temples. That's why our next stop is the Nakasendo Trail. A trail used by federal lords, samurais and merchants during the Edo period, and first we speeded up with the Shinkansen, even reaching 280 km per hour, before we finally slowed down. If you're interested how Japanese hikers carry away bears, or how a month in onsen looks like, or you are simply interested in other travel stories, there is one simple thing to do: subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching this episode.